Welcome to Watchat, where we chat about watches and other facts of life. This here is one of Seiko 5's latest collection. However, I find that there is something weird about this one. In 2021, Seiko unexpectedly released a few new designs of Seiko 5 watches. 6 to be precise. Firstly is the SRPG27K1, which has a black dial, steel color indices and hands, red tip second hands, and a bracelet. Second one here is the SRPG29K1, which has a blue dial, steel color indices and hands, red tip second hand, and a bracelet. The third one here is the SRPG31K1, which has a grey dial with darker steel colored indices and hands, an orange tip second hand, and a grey nylon strap. This here is the SRPG33K1, which has a green dial with darker steel colored indices and hands, an orange tip second hand, and a green nylon strap. The penultimate watch here is the SRPG35K1, which has a darker and dirtier grey dial, beige indices and hands, giving it a rather vintage look, a beige tip second hand, and a beige nylon strap. Last but not least is the SRPG37K1, which has a black dial, a darker steel or brown color indices and hands, also giving it a rather vintage look, an orange tip second hand, and a black nylon strap. Among the 6 designs, I like the one with the bracelet the most, hence I will be showcasing more of that version in this video. This new line of Seiko 5 watches are all made of stainless steel, measuring at 39.4mm in diameter, 13.2mm in thickness, and 48.1mm in length. A pretty weird measurement if you ask me. They are all powered by the 4R36 caliber automatic movement that has 41 hours of power reserve, 24 joules, 21,600 bph, which has an accuracy of plus 45 or minus 35 seconds a day, anti-magnetic of up to 60 gauss, dial-shock anti-shock system, and a water resistant of 10 bar. The case here has a very nice brush finish at the front and polish finish at the side. It has holes on the lugs for easy change of straps. It has a very nice solid integrated bracelet with a 3-piece link that are brushed on the front but polished on the side. What is interesting with this bracelet is that it is sizable using screw pins instead of pin sleeves, and these screw pins can be found on every single one of these links, suggesting that it can all be removed. Yet, the back of the bracelet has a few arrows indicating only half of them can be removed, which is kinda weird. The clasp here is a 3-fold clasp with a push button release. The back of this watch has an open case back, which is also a plus point. The crown on this line of watches are all unsigned. There are no crown guards on this watch, thereby giving it a cleaner look, and the crown is just at the right size. Not too big and not too small. The diamond-shaped design on the inner part of the crown is much appreciated as it helps when inserting your fingernail in there when pulling out the crown. If you've noticed, this new line of Seiko 5 now reverts back its crown at the 3 o'clock position instead of having it at the 4 o'clock. As a result of that, the entire case is now redesigned to look more like a Seiko Presage. But because it is a Seiko 5, the day and date function is still prevalent, with a black backdrop and white numberings and wordings on this watch. The dial on the bracelet watch has a slight sunburst effect, with its surface having some gradient texture. The design has 3 layers of indices. The outer layer, which is at the chapter ring, has applied lume indices with white painted minute tracks. Moving inwards are applied Arabic numerals that are brush finish. The innermost layer has a grey painted 24 hours numerals. The word Seiko is applied, and the Superman 5 and the word automatic is painted in white. The hour, minute and seconds hand all have lumes on them. What's weird for me is that the hour and minute hands are both brush finish, but the seconds hand is polish finish. Overall, this design is pretty handsome looking. It's kinda a crossbreed between a Seiko Presage and a Seiko Prospect Land lineup, don't you think? What's your view on this watch? Liking the new design, or do you think it's kinda boring? Let us know at the comments below. Anyway, if you like this kind of video, please like, share, subscribe and hit that notification icon to support me, and I'll really appreciate it and promise to make more videos like this. Until the next one, thank you for watching.